Good morning to you. I'm Teresa Dufort. As CT Style remains on hiatus, we bring you today's CT Style Express. Now, during this uncertain time, many people have questions about personal injury and workers' compensation, especially people who are now heading back to work. So that's why News 8 has partnered with the Goff Law Group to bring you the law down. Attorney Brooke Goff joins us via Zoom. Nice to have you as always, Attorney Goff.
Finally in the new office, right? I've only been talking about it for 6, 7, 8 weeks, whatever it's been now. So yes. And it's not a background, guys. It's the really the background. It's not a computer.
It's looking fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the move.
Thank you. So excited to be back. I like to feel alive again, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Back to normal.
Absolutely.
People are outside walking. The weather is nice. We're going to focus on pedestrian accidents. I know you handle a lot of them.
Tons.
My first question is, though, what happens in the case of a hit and run?
So if somebody's a pedestrian, right? Well, we're only going to limit this to pedestrian cases, and a car hits them and takes off. Happens all the time, especially in cities, guys. Most pedestrians think they're just stuck. I'm stuck with the bills. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with that. That's not necessarily true. It could be true, but it's not necessarily true. First, guys, face the facts. If the car took off and there were no witnesses, the cops are never finding them. Just face the facts. You can hang on to that for a year and a half and tell yourself that to get yourself to bed at night. But guys, the police right now are out finding murderers. They're finding this, they're finding that. To find a car, to pull, I mean, it's likely, especially in a city, never going to happen. I can tell you, I've had many of these cases. I don't remember the last time they actually found somebody without a witness. So that's number one. So give up on that dream, okay? So, but here's the thing. If a lot of the pedestrians we see hit are actually minors, right? So they're not even driving yet, right? So 13, 14, they're not even driving. So it's not even like car insurance one would think could come into play, but that's wrong. So if you are, well, minor or an adult, if you are hit and the car takes off and it's a hit and run and a pedestrian accident, regardless of the facts, there's a household rule in Connecticut, meaning that if an immediate family member in your household has auto insurance, their underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage actually extends to you as a pedestrian and will cover you for the accident. So let's just, and most people don't know this, so, you know, they speculate, they go off on their own. They're like, okay, I'm just going to handle this. Bad move. Okay. So what happens is if somebody comes in to see me, for instance, I'll say, look, do you have auto insurance? I don't. Well, who do you live with? I live with Aunt Susie. Okay. Well, does Aunt Susie have auto insurance? She does, but I'm not listed on the policy. I don't care. You're a household member. You absorb that policy. Okay. So then we put a claim, which doesn't affect Susie, right? Negatively. It wasn't your fault. We put in a claim through Susie's underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage, and you get benefits. So if you have a broken leg, instead of getting zero, right, from no insurance and the hit and run driver. And by the way, most of the time, guys, people hit and run for 2 reasons. They're drunk or they have no insurance. So your chances are 50% anyways, even if they find them, they have no insurance, right? So if Susie's got $100,000 of underinsured motorist coverage and you have a broken leg, well, you now have $100,000 instead of zero.
Wow. How would someone have known that if they didn't work with an attorney?
Well, they watch the right news station, WTNH, and then they're like, oh, there's that attorney with the hair that I'm not sure how I feel about it, but that's okay. But she's on the billboards, right? Whatever. And they call me and I tell them. So I'll tell you, by the way, if a lot of people try to handle on their own, never do it, especially this kind of vacation, never, you're gonna waste your time. But you can waste your time, then call me, that's fine. So what will happen though is if you call and try to put in a claim through the household rule, the insurance company is gonna be like, that doesn't exist, I don't know what you're talking about. You actually have, I mean, unfortunately you have to be a lawyer and sometimes you have to litigate this, but do many of them, handle them all the time. I've collected probably well into the 7 figures at this point from just the household rule acceptance. Yeah.
Wow, so that's such important information. And obviously you want to work with an attorney if you are involved in a hit and run or a pedestrian case there. Brooke, we're about to run out of time, but the office looks great. And I know you're still on social media. Are you still doing your sip and bakes?
We are, but I took a day off yesterday because my legs hurt from all the moving. It was like 5 days and I had movers and my legs still hurt from moving. I either had to choose to work out, which I've been doing. I've been keeping that up, or bake and sip yesterday. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me just, do the workout, and we'll bake and sip next week. One thing I do want to say just real quick, on the auto policy, if your household member has med pay, that also carries over to you. So if they have $5,000 of med pay coverage, you get your first $5,000 of medical bills covered if your household member has med pay under the policy. Again, reason why you guys need to have a really good auto insurance agent. So that's it. So yeah, follow us on social media. Come to the office. Well, make an appointment. Come to the office and see us.
Very good. Sounds terrific, Attorney Goff. Thank you so much for the information.
Thank you. Thanks, Teresa. Take it easy
today. And of course, we'll look for at the gofflawgroup.net.
Thanks, guys.